I was kind of out of commission. I was out of commission for like 3 days because there was like a cousin on my wife's side that lost
Okay.
her. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that here, move, get down. Um, that her cousin lost like a 8-month-old baby.
No way.
And yeah, and stuff
Really?
like that. Was born with like a half a brain or something like that, but it was the baby was still responsive, but she passed away. So 3 days we had to, I mean, obviously support my wife and her family, and we had to spend 3 days out, and stuff like
That's
that.
crazy.
So
I
that
can't
kind of,
imagine going through that.
yeah, dude. And then so like on the fourth day, after 3 days of not like really being active online or doing anything, it's like I felt real cold on the fourth day. And I was like, it took like literally 24 hours for me to just to get my juices
Get
flowing
back
again. And
into
like,
it. Yeah.
yeah, this is like, it was pretty difficult, but I did manage to get some campaigns out.
Okay. How they
I got,
looking?
yeah, well, it's weird because when I got back the ads, one took like 25 hours to get approved.
Yeah. So there's Facebook's doing this update. They're making it. I mean, the biggest update I know is they're doing this relevancy score. So
Yeah,
people
I
are
saw
starting to
that.
get that rolled out to see how well your ad, how relevant it is to your target audience. Kind of like Google AdWords, the quality score.
Yeah,
So I think that's what's happening. I had an same thing, an ad that just finally got approved after like a day.
yeah.
But
So
yeah, it's been really weird the past few days, or I don't even know how long.
yeah,
Um,
I see that relevancy score now.
okay,
Right, like 5 minutes ago, it just popped up and said, that there's this relevancy score, and stuff like that. But what I did, another niche that I got into was a teacher's niche.
okay,
Um, because I see a lot of at least the majority of the shirts that I see out there, have sales,
right, right.
and so I'm like, wow, and so I was looking at the target audience, and it's, as far as what I went through, it's like 1.3 million,
Okay.
but that's obviously out of like maybe 25 different interests, you know, um, and what's weird is like 1.2 of that is like women, and the rest was like men, and it's like, yeah, so it's like, which is cool. So I ended up doing two shirts, two campaigns on the teacher's niche.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that was smart or if it's okay to do that. I wasn't sure, but
You want to share your screen and show me? Let me
yeah,
take a look. I mean, what I've talked to a lot of people too. So my thing with that is, like, if I'm gonna test a couple shirts, I want to test it in different niches. So I
okay,
might, like I said, if I have one design that I'll call it an evergreen design where I can make it up for like teachers, um, maybe nurses, dental assistants, massage therapists. I'm going to test that same shirt design in like maybe five, 10, or however many. If it starts selling, I go with as many niches as possible. I don't generally test, multiple shirt designs the same niche.
well, there's like, for example, there is one. I did another one for the dachshund. One that is an evergreen shirt,
Okay.
something that can be used for other dogs. In
Right.
this case, um, and which is
Did you
now which
ever, whatever happened with that Dachshund one? Did it ever, I mean, did you
it
ever,
sold 10. It sold 11.
okay. Did you make any money on it or did
Yeah,
you end up
yeah,
breaking even?
yeah, yeah. It ended up, what was it, about $142?
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yes. So obviously I got my ad spend back, and extra $20, profit. So the good thing is I wasn't in the hole, with
Right,
that
right,
one.
right.
Um, but here is one that I created, or I had them create, which is for the back of a hoodie.
Yep.
Can you see it? I'm not sure if you
I'm
can see
trying to
it.
read the second one where she
Oh,
just exists and makes my whole life a better. And how's this one doing? Did you see this design somewhere else that gave
no.
you the idea?
No, I saw
Okay.
the dog in another, like in another design, but not like it wasn't a Teespring design. So and then the phrase is just out of one of these like plaques that you see when like if you just Google images,
Right.
regarding dachshunds, and so I did two. I did this one. My dachshund does this amazing thing where she just exists and makes my whole life better because of it. And then I did another one with the he. So
Okay.
obviously, I couldn't find a word that I couldn't find a word that can be used universal for
Right.
for it. So then that was the she, and then that this one's a he. So I know I'm kind of gambling because you know I
Yeah, I mean, just a little. I mean, I like the design and your thought process. It's just now it's kind of hard because you have to run two campaigns for people who have, I guess, a female dog versus a male dog.
yeah.
Um, are you running ads for this though?
Yeah. I'm running one ad, and I'm using let's see here. Well, all right. Well, this one. See, this is one. This took like about a day and a half to
To get
finally get approved, and then
approved.
yeah. And the reason why I have two on here is because like I think and I kind of worked. Peter chances, that if you kind of, if it's still stuck and you just create similar ad,
Yep,
to kind of speed it up, and then I just canceled one,
gotcha.
and stuff like that. But here's that relevance score, which is 10
Okay.
out of 10.
Yeah, I haven't gotten mine yet. I was just looking.
Yeah, and so it took a day and a half to get approved. So this thing just like started kicking last night.
Yeah, I would let it go and see if it comes down your cost per engagement.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
about seven something. Are you using targeting that I had sent you before for the dachshunds, or did you do your own targeting?
No, I
Let's
did
see
the
who you're
target.
targeting on this.
Yeah, I did the targeting I did for the last shirt, which it with the ones that you gave me, the ones I
Mm-hmm.
had, and then I found more. I think like maybe two or three more rescue
Okay.
um, things. So this is right there.
Gotcha. What does
Um,
it say? Cross-posting, sharing? Is that an interest?
Cross post. Yeah, it's an interest.
It's a
Um,
dachshund interest.
yeah. Let me see. I can
And what
pull it
about
up.
that sharing? What it just says sharing?
Yeah, that's another one that was an interest for because I pulled up each individual page.
I was gonna say, did you look at the page? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I would let it go and see. I mean, what kind of engagement have you been getting back on the post itself? I mean, are you getting your click-through rate's good? Are you getting a lot of like shares? I see you're still doing the um you have the longer text in your ads still.
Really? Because all I did was just
Does your dad? Yeah. I would just let
because
me.
it comes out like checked on my phone,
Uh-huh. Does
and
it fit?
yeah, it fits without having to tab, to see the
Hmm.
rest of the text. So I checked it out like on an Android phone too, and it's on my iPhone and an Android phone, so it comes out just
It's
like that
three
without.
three three lines.
Yeah. Um.
For your next couple ones,
Uh-huh.
I want to see you try. And this has been tested. I mean, I use this text because I mean, it's been working really good for me, and my friends use it, and he does like 100,000 a month. So
Snap.
yeah, it's I'm gonna send it over.
Cool. Because I wasn't
So
sure if I should like repeat what it says. I mean, or should I just put, hey, check out this.
basically, I do new Dachshund shirt, new Dachshund hoodie. Tag someone you know who should wear this. Order yours here, and that's it. And then you put your link to your Teespring campaign
Okay.
right after, and it's usually 2 lines, so it's very short. And then that's it. I mean, I see a lot of people trying to put like multiple lines, more ad copy, but it's really, honestly, it's really not necessary.
What about the colors? This design I had it done with Kenneth,
Uh-huh.
and he kind of recommended those colors, which I was like, well, all right. The orangey to me is like Halloweenish.
Right, right, right.
The yellow
It's
is
hard. Like with women, I'm guessing most like this is. I mean, this shirt's gonna be geared towards women.
right.
When I do my shirts, I usually am going with like pink, purple, like a light blue.
Yeah, I should have probably done that maybe like see. So I'm gonna see. I don't know. Maybe with the colors. Um,
It could be, but again, you're kind of going. You don't know if this design. So it's hard because you don't know if this design's like a winning. It's original design. It's a original Ozzie design. You don't know if it's the
yeah,
niche or. I mean, we know this niche buys. I've sold to them, and you've sold to them. So you don't. It's
yeah.
kind of like, is it the shirt? Is it the color? Um, that's why I kind of like the model existing, like not reinventing the wheel. If I know a design's selling and it's selling
Uh-huh.
into multiple niches, then I just take it and I'll find some niches that I can, remodel it for, repurpose it.
Okay. And this
Um,
one's spitting out pretty slow.
right.
Like 'cause it's only having 510 reach. So I know once it starts, the reach starts increasing. I'm expecting for that cost to go down.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, your click-through rate's really good. That's just, it's, you know, let's see. Let's look at the post itself and see what kind of feedback, if you got in any shares and comments and stuff.
Or yeah, right. I mean, I'm not too happy with it. Well, it's got a couple of shares. I mean,
Oh, wow. So you only got 2 shares and 2 comments?
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't let it run much longer, I don't think.
Okay.
I might let it run to like $15, but if that cost doesn't come down and you don't get
Uh-huh.
a lot more engagement, I just
Then
think maybe
pull
I
the
just don't
plug.
think I don't think that I think the shirt's just not hitting with them.
Okay.
The image is kind of that image on the post is kind of hard for them to really see the shirts.
Yeah.
I like the one big shirt. If anything, maybe you know having a view if it's two-sided, having the front view pocket somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But really, the back or the main part of the shirt should really be the main focus of it.
Yeah.
So I,
Yeah, that's 'cause I was thinking like, wow, I said, even though it just started, it should have more shares, just like the well, like this other one had, I mean, it had more organic shares or more organic traffic than paid traffic on this other the Wiener one, you know.
yeah.
It had like 830 shares.
The only shirts I've sold to the Dachshund people are those weird wiener type shirts. So I think they just like that. I think that's maybe they relate to the more funny side of the dogs.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed when I did it, it was a lot of engagement with men and women. Um,
Yeah, well, but like I think the reason I came out with this other one is because I've seen also some kind of corny looking ones,
mhm.
and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this Wiener one, probably, I mean, obviously it was good, as far as the traffic, But let's see here. DAC. Um,
See,
'Cause
in
I was
case
looking
of
at.
emergency, my see that's funny. Is that one? Click on that and see if that one's sold. It's different. I've seen that. I never thought that it would relate to dogs, but I've seen that. That that phrase before.
Yeah, I think this. Oh, 9.
It's sold 9. I mean, there's still 8 days left.
Um, let's see. I know that's ugly. I haven't saw anything. That's ugly.
Yeah, a lot of them are ugly.
I think this one had sold quite a bit. Oh no.
Only one.
Yeah, I think there was another one, but I think it already had campaigns already over.
Right. And I think you need to. I mean, what other niches have you tested? You said teachers. I think you really need
Yeah.
to just start testing some other ones. As far as don't get stuck on dachshunds, don't get stuck on
All right.
bowling. Um,
That's where I'm trying to, and that's where I'm trying to break out of that, to think outside the box because I'm having a hard time trying to be a little bit more creative and think outside the
right.
box, and I overthink, and then
Yeah.
because I do have like I've looked into other audiences and I'll save them, like for example, you know, like carpentry and
Yeah.
you know, but here, like the funny thing is like I'm not a handyman, and I'm like for me like changing a light bulb is a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get stuck because like I know nothing about that and I have to do my research and start looking at like okay, so what kind of profession is a master craftsman? I was like I don't even know what the hell that is, you know?
Yeah. I think you might be. Like, I don't even like. I did a ton of job profession shirts, and I'm not. I'm not handy at all. I just had one shirt I saw that was selling, and um, I sold it for like I just Googled like manual jobs or like job professions. I came up with like plumbers, mechanics, pipe fitters, welders, carpenters, electricians, roofers, loggers, like anything you could think of, truck drivers. So like those are like when you have a shirt like that, like something like this is kind of. I mean, I guess you could something like this. I think your shirt, you're getting trying to get a little too creative with your shirt images.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
really go back to like in my training, just have one shirt, just the main shirt, and see, test that.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see
and how's
here.
this one doing? So you got this is like one comment. Did your ad just start running on this?
Yeah, I just started running also. That I had like several ads that yeah, it took like a day. The channel took a day and a half. This one
Mm-hmm.
took like 26 hours.
Was this another? Have you seen this design somewhere else, or is this one that you?
I did see a similar design, but like through one of those other online shirt companies.
So you don't know how well it was selling?
No, and then and I did this one. Awesome.
Ha, that's pretty cool. And what about this one? So you have two. Is this one also just starting?
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to see and get some feedback. Was this one that was that you seen on Teespring or that had
Yeah,
sold out
I
or
seen this one with my husband has an awesome wife,
right?
so I took that. I just had my students have an awesome teacher. Um,
Which makes sense. I mean, that's a good. You can do that for. You can probably figure out some other phrases that would work with.
yeah, let me
Um,
look at the ad. Uh, yeah. Now this one, since I'm running those two shirts, what I
Okay.
did is the same audience. I just did create similar ad, but then created new ad set. Was that okay, or should I have created a different, you know?
But they're going to two different page posts.
Yep.
Yeah, I would. I would keep them separate. It's just easier to see. Like every Teespring, for me, every Teespring campaign has its own Facebook campaign.
Okay.
Um, and then that way, it's just gonna be a lot easier for you to organize and track. If you end up, killing when you start running multiple ad sets and stuff, it gets messy. It's better to keep them separate.
Okay.
So how are you targeting on here? Let's look at the targeting on this one. I use 6 cents per engagement. What do you have? 1.2?
Yeah, 1.2. And this is just women.
I think your targeting looks good. I mean, you're getting good click-through rates. Your cost per engagement's low. The ad's still new. Um, I mean, you've only reached 362 people, and you spent what, $3 total? 268.
Yep. You know what? Why does this should have just been mobile?
So you're doing well. It's showing you're doing it mobile news feed, and then you're doing desktop, which is fine. You know what? I'm running mine. I don't split mine out in the beginning anymore.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
figure teachers, they're probably on a laptop, or something, desktop if they're on Facebook, even during, I don't know. I just see teachers on laptops.
um, yeah, I would let these ones run and see what's the other. Do you know which one's which?
But this one is the
Like which one's the coffee one
Insta,
and which one's the
yeah,
okay.
this one's the Insta teacher just had coffee. I just had coffee,
Yep.
so that's that one. And then
And then your awesome teacher's got it's a little bit higher engagement, cost per engagement. Same targeting though?
same targeting. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad way to split test a shirt design. I just generally usually will do one per niche.
Yeah, and this one I did kept it simple on the ad copy.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a more simple approach to the ad copy. So trying to think, we need to get you into some more niches and new shirts. Like, I'm sorry, my phone keeps ringing.
Oh, no problem.
Um, so those are the only two you have running right now. Is it the
Yeah, those
two?
four. Yeah, those four shirts on these two. And was it one, two, three ads? Um,
Yeah, you're gonna have to get back into a launch phase. Like the hardest thing with this is just getting that momentum where you're consistently launching shirts. Like every shirt that you look at, try to look at it as is this a shirt that I can make 10 copies of and launch in 10 different niches? Like
okay.
I have a couple shirts like that where I'm just like this shirt can go into any niche that I want it to. Like it's like almost I can it's almost hard to run out of ideas for it. Like that's kind of what you want to be looking at as far as that way you're not rethinking too much. You get one shirt design, it looks, it's a winner, and then you just say, if it's gonna be like in the hobbies, let me do horseback riding, skiing, I don't know, snowmobiling, uh, surfing, hiking, scuba diving. You know what I mean? Like every
Yeah.
hobby possible. Whether, like with the dog niche, you can take if that dog shirt, the dachshund one sold, you can repurpose that for every breed and just test the different breeds.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like,
that's what I gotta do. I just gotta just really, I don't know. I think I
yeah, I think you're overthinking it,
overanalyze.
right? So let's go to, can you go to let's just go to Pinterest because um, I think that'll help you if you just, we go walk through this process again as far as, and then go ahead to Pinterest and do at the top, type in forward slash, you might already have it in your history, but pinterest.com forward slash source. And then just change that to teespring.com instead of viral style.
All right.
I think it's the second one. There you go. There's all right. So immediately these all look mostly ugly. So there's
Yeah.
one. Let's stop there. What's this lunch lady one? It's not for the money. Oh, not
Oh,
that.
school bus driver.
So that's one. I mean, you could say that I'm a some type of job profession. It's not for the weak. You know, you could redo that for a ton of different ones, but go back. I saw a different one I liked.
Oh, all right. Let me just save this real quick.
The
This
heart
one.
and soul, yeah. I bet you that sold a lot.
Let's see. It's not for the money. It's not for the.
So if you click on that again, it should take you to Teespring. I don't know how many lunch ladies there are, but that design, I can just tell like that's probably one that's going to sell.
Yeah,
So
45.
45, right? Those are the designs that we're looking at. So this, let's see, scroll back up, let's read it. It's simple, it's one color, it says it's not for the money, it's for the praise.
It's yeah. It's not for the. It's here we go. It's yeah. It's not for the money. It's not for the praise. I choose to help others with all my heart and soul.
So
It's
that's one I want to take it. That's one I would repurpose for, I would just think of all different job professions you can run that for.
okay.
Um,
Let's see.
that's a design that would be like an evergreen design. So that would be one. Keep going. Those are the type of design you're looking for something when you're looking at them and see, can I take this and put it into, what's that on the eighth day, God?
Similar like to the nurse one, but no. Oh, this one is for a knitter.
And God, I've seen a lot of these, and God said it needed warmth, so God made on the eighth day. Like I've seen similar. How many did this sell?
So far four.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really a fit for that market. Um, I've seen a lot of on the eighth day God created something so and so.
Uh-huh.
So that's an option. But let's go back.
Let's
I
see.
think what I want you to do is come up with five. And I thought we did this before, but this is um, I am a, what is that? A bowling beast? Huh, that's funny.
Which one?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that sold. Scroll down.
Holy
Wow.
smoke.
See, look at that.
And it's so funny because I would not buy that. I was like, that's I better set aside my taste.
Are
You
you a
know,
bowler?
no. But remember, I have that bowling niche, and I
Yeah,
and
but
I've
but you're not the you're not a bowler.
I'm not a bowler.
Obviously bowlers like it. That's what we have to put aside our taste, what we like, and just figure out. All right, what do they like? Let's go back to
Yeah.
Pinterest because that's you could do something similar. I mean, I don't know what other sports that you would have to change all the wording and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know what other.
Wow, but that's phew.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
wonder how
impressive.
they're targeting. I'd like to wonder how they're targeting. I mean, for the bowling shirts that I've done, the targeting has been pretty good, and the cost per engagement has been it was
Hmm.
you know average like 3 cents. But yeah, no, I need to find other niches. I mean, find five other niches. No dog,
Yeah,
no.
well, just let's hold off on the niches right now, and let's get come up with five of these evergreen shirts.
Oh,
And
okay,
you can use that one that you sold, that lunch lady one, as one. But those
okay,
are the type that you want to look for, because like I'll immediately send that to my designer and just be like, "Can you make this for X?" I'll just run off like 10 different job professions, and he'll give them back to me.
yeah,
And when I forget who you use for your design. If it's Kenneth,
yeah,
ask him if he can give you a deal if you order 10 variations, because if he makes the first one, that one might cost the regular price of $20 or so, but all the variations, should be cheaper, whether, maybe it's like half off or $5, because at that point it's just changing a couple things.
okay, yeah.
So
Then I'll do that, and then as I get them, I'll probably run them. Like I'll just inbox you and run through you.
yeah, and if we need to jump on
Before.
another call later this week, we can do that.
Yeah.
If you want to, and just message me. And but I
Okay.
think, yeah, I think that's your for right now. Like, you really need to start looking at the evergreen. Look at two things. You want to look at the shirts that are selling already, like that lunch lady one or that bowling
Uh-huh.
one, and then uh, is it one that you're going to be able to make like 10 variations of? Because that's going
Okay.
to save you a lot of time. Because now it's just like, well, I know this shirt sells. Let me do it for, you know, I don't know, physical therapist, massage therapist, dental assistants, uh, lunch ladies, realtors, whatever. As many different job titles you can think of.
Okay.
Bus drivers, um, you know what I mean? So then one shirt could really be like 10 different niches for you.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
like one each week you could be launching, you could take that one shirt and that'll be like your 10 campaigns for the week.
Okay.
Nor can it ever. See, this is another one. I'm running something similar to this, and it's similar to the lunch lady one. It's I don't know what they're doing with Eagle. I don't know if that's a sports team. What is that?
Maybe like a Boy Scouts or something.
Maybe.
Uh, only
Um,
10. It's probably a 12 or 14-day campaign. So.
yeah.
Uh,
So, but you got the idea.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
jump off for another. I have another appointment at
Yeah. No.
4.
No. That's cool. 'Cause I got
But yeah,
stuff.
if we need to, let's plan on get a couple going. We'll get on another call later this week.
Okay.
I'll send you the recording to this, and then just message me.
Okay.
Let's get that hammered and squared away this week.
All right. We'll
Um,
do.
I'm gonna push you because I know it's the momentum, it's the starting process that you're kind of struggling with. So we're gonna have to just get a bunch of campaigns going.
Yeah. And
And once you get into that momentum, it's gonna be easier for you to keep launching them.
Yeah. No. And I think like what you said on one of them, I forgot who it was. It's just investing in my education, meaning the money on the ad spend and the
Hmm.
campaigns, stuff like that. So, the good thing is at least right now I'm breaking even, which
Right, so you're getting experience and it's not costing you
yeah.
a lot. And like just said, if I'm doing a lot of campaigns too, I still set them. I start them at 10 or 5, $10 a day.
Okay.
So I'm still not testing with a lot of money, and I'll just let them. I kind of cherry pick the ones that start getting sales
Okay.
uh, right off the bat, and those are the ones I focus on.
All right, cool. Alrighty, I'll do that, and then I'll touch bases with you. Today's Wednesday. By Friday, I'll hit you up and let you know where I'm at with everything.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool, Patrick. Thanks, man.
No problem. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.